Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Adriel Lopez. Oh my god, guys. Happy 2021 to everyone. So yeah, we're already in the new year. Hopefully this year will be better than last year, but you never know what could happen. We learned that last year. Anything could happen. So, it's time for our yearly big update where I announce things I will do and like other stuff I need to announce and news. Oh, we're on a little trip here because I have a lot of updates and news to tell you guys. Whew, so let's get straight onto the video. So basically, I don't know what to start off with first. Because I have here my notebook that shows all the projects. Because my goal for this year, well, one of my goals for this year is try to do all these projects and finish other stuff I still need to do. Also, let's hope we can get to 100 subscribers still. That goal is still on the mark. I'm not gonna have a due time when you guys have to. It's just gonna happen when it happens. So please subscribe if you want. But yeah. So okay, guys. So let's start off with Escape the Night. So I have some news. Whew. So basically, Escape the Night is gonna be delayed for now because it's been pretty hard to try to get like things together and like trying to get time to film the stuff. So just in case, I'm just gonna warn you here, if you don't get more teasers, and let's say I go on production and the first thing that happens is the trailer, it's because I probably didn't have time to make the teasers. So just there might not be any more teasers after this because that'll just waste more time if we do find a day to film, because we need that extra time to film the episodes and stuff. Because yeah. But I don't think we'll waste time filming because all the clues and episodes are like prepared. I've been writing and scripting the episodes, but the reactions and the challenges and the voting, it will not be scripted this season. This season would actually is gonna be like a real Escape the Night thing. The only scripted thing is like what's gonna be going down in that episode, like what's gonna be happening. Like I gotta make sure everything's happening in order and like what's gonna be going down. So I already planned about 7 episodes. There's gonna be 8 or 9, so I just need to plan 2 more episodes and I should be good. I'm saying 9 is because there's something happening in the show with the cast. Well, not I mean with the guests. There's something happening in the show that's gonna have to make it. That happens, so it might need an extension episode for that. But I'm actually, maybe it could still work with an 8 episode. It's just gonna be weird because just yeah. So that's gonna happen. Don't worry, it will happen sooner or later. Like I'm not gonna give up on trying to film this Escape the Night show. I'm like literally not gonna try to give up. I'm gonna keep it as a thing. I won't give it up like season 6. Well, I gave up season 6 because I wanted to do season 1. So I basically didn't really give up season 6. I just gave it up because I wanted to do season 1. So I switched it. So yeah, it's gonna happen sooner or later. It's gonna end up happening. Like I'm for sure it's gonna happen someday. Someday it's gonna happen. It might be in a few years from now. Hopefully not, but it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, we have another project with devastating news. Okay, so Godzilla, Monster Paradise, Monsters Attacked, basically Godzilla 2, the toy film. That will be delayed too. I'm sorry if you were like looking forward to that Godzilla film. That will actually be delayed, maybe even more than Escape Night, but I can't say that for sure because I don't know when the Escape Night is gonna happen. But I feel it might be delayed a little, and but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do it somewhere this year, like that I can get control, and it's gonna happen somewhere this year. I'm gonna try to have it maybe early spring, late winter. The reason is not because of, it's more like it's because I decided I want to have more monsters in it, like I originally planned in the first movie. Because in the first part, there was originally supposed to be there was supposed to be Rodan, Mothra, what was the other monsters? Mudo, Gangan, Gargan, or something like that. And some other Godzilla monsters. So I forget the name sometimes. But there was supposed to be a lot more than you saw. That's why in the first teaser that I ever dropped for it, at the very end, you hear all the roars because it was supposed to be all of them. So I decided in part 2, I kind of want to have that thing. I'm not going to try to get every single ones I put out, but I'm going to try to get more monsters in the film, since it's called Monsters Attack. This is supposed to be like a King of the Monsters version of mine. So it's going to have mostly all the monsters in it. So also, since that, I need to extend the story, and because the story's kind of be basically still the same, but I need to extend it, which that means the movie might be a very long movie, because originally it probably was gonna be almost like a half an hour, like 40, around that, because it was a lot of writing I did, like a 3-page, I know it's not that long, but it was like a three-page writing. And since I have to extend it, that's gonna be a big project. And also, I want to make it good. I want you guys to enjoy it. I don't want it to be something crappy. Like the first one, I feel like I didn't really do good in it. Like I feel like I didn't put much effort, but I kind of did. But at the same time, I feel like I didn't do enough to it. So that's the thing with that one. So that's delayed because of that. Yeah. Now let me explain all the new projects I want to work on this year. So these are all projects I really want to work on this year. So hopefully we can get them done. So I have them listed in my journal. I have my journal here. So the first one on the list is the Time Slasher 2. Now originally you were supposed to get this movie a while back, but because of some setbacks and stuff, we never got to film it. Never. We got to film other stuff, but we never got to film this exact one. Now, that's gonna be in the works for this year. So stay tuned to that, because if you guys like the first one, you're gonna like the second one. Because the second one has more of a deep insider a little bit, and there's gonna be a lot more things you won't expect. Like, let me just hint at one thing that's gonna be in the new one. Magic. There's gonna be magic involved with the next film. The second movie is Buddy Bear Bear. I already made a teaser for that. That's why I announced it. That's why I posted a teaser, because that's one of the projects that's going to be working on this year. But that one I'm going to put to the side for now, because that's a project I don't really want to work on right now. Like, it's not like a movie I really, really want to do right now. So that might be put off to later this year. The third one is Escape the Night. I already said it. So yeah. So these are all the projects I want to do this year. So Escape the Night, I put it on here because it could happen this year. And I really hope it does, because that'll be everything. I really want to work on this, because I just been writing and like getting it ready, and like it's gonna be a good season. But it's gonna be a lot of editing though. Like, this is gonna be a good show. So after that, it's the Godzilla toy film. I just wrote like that. So yeah, the Godzilla film that I was talking about right now that's being delayed, I'll try to work on it this year. So that's a for sure thing. It might come out this year, but you never know. So stay tuned for that. I might work on another teaser soon once I get all the monsters. I already filmed some of the movie of the Godzilla, so I don't know if to delete it, the footage I have for it, or to save it, because I can kind of use those scenes still in the movie. It's just that I'm gonna have to extend the scenes, so that means I'm gonna have to do reshoots for those scenes, so it could be more explainable. So, like, I'm literally becoming a real movie production, because I have to do reshoots. I don't normally do reshoots, but this is gonna be my first time. The other film on the list is The Purge 2. So I already did a Purge film a while back, as you guys seen. Now I want to do a part 2, but this is gonna have this is gonna be a bit better, because this time I'm actually gonna try to not make, but like get real masks that look like Purge masks. Because last time we had to improve, and they just used like a shirt or something to make it look like a mask. It's because normally we did have paper masks, but they didn't fit the ones that were gonna play the killers, so we had to do that. And so this time, to make it feel like the Purge, I'm gonna try to get Purge masks and like maybe even more weapons. And this time maybe something better, because originally in the Purge film we were filming, originally there was supposed to be a scene where you see people running. We were gonna play as different people running in the streets getting killed by them, but we had to cut that out because I forgot about filming that scene, and the rest, like, I told them about it when we were about to film that I wanted to do a scene like that, and they just probably forgot too. So yeah, there is also supposed to be a scene where they're chasing us outside the house and like trying to kill us, and like they're supposed to be dragging us, and like we're supposed to be fighting them. So they weren't really supposed to die when they were in the balcony thing. They were still supposed to be, when that happened, we were just supposed to knock them out and run away. So when we went outside, they're actually supposed to, like, when we went outside, we were supposed to do a scene where we go on the back and try to hide, and then randomly we turn around and they're right there, and we scream and we run and they start chasing us and stuff. And that's finally when we kill them outside and we leave. So it was supposed to be a little bit extended, but that didn't end up happening. So I'm gonna try to make sure I will do outside scenes, because if you see in the real Purge movies, they do outside scenes where they're running around the streets and like the city or whatever they are, the neighborhood, and they're getting chased by them. Also, this time there might be more than just 2 killers if we have a more extended cast than last time. And this time, like, I want to have a leader for the killers. And like this time there's going to be like a story on like how they don't just kill random people. Like they follow those people around before the Purge, and they decide like, oh, I'm going to kill you. Like they make their own missions to kill one person. So in a scene in the new movie, I want to do where like they show pictures of the people that are going to be getting killed, because they've been tracking them down, like what they do, where they live, and they just want to kill them. And like later they find out that maybe like they find out that why they're trying to kill them. So yeah. And okay, the next one, Escape the Night Plush Edition. So if you guys don't know, season 4 of Escape the Night Plush Edition, I've been working on since last summer. It hasn't finished yet because I've been working out slowly, and I've been taking breaks from it because it's freaking long to film. But I did film a little. I did already post an episode at 10. Either today or tomorrow I'll be posting it. Episode 11, actually, because I filmed episode 11. They'll be coming out either today or tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to try to film episode 12. So I'm working on that. So I want to finish it by this year, because it's been like going on for like months already. So yeah. The next one. So the next one I want to work on is an Among Us movie. Like I want to have like an Among Us movie where like we play as people who are like stuck in this ship, and like we have to play a game, and like basically Among Us, and like they put into this game, and then one of them ends up being an imposter, and they realize that one of them is not human and is an imposter and is actually an alien, and they're just gonna be trying to escape but also kill each other because they don't know who's the imposter. So it could either go both ways. The imposter might win and kill everyone, or the people will win and the crewmates will win and kill the imposter. The next project after that, well, it's not like they're gonna be filmed in order. These are just like randomly. So yeah, guys. So the next one is Escape the End of the World 2. I'm so excited because part 2 is gonna go into an insider on like why they're gonna be, why is like happening, and like why is this, and you're even gonna find out the person who is doing this, but you're not gonna see its face in the film. You're just gonna see its body, and you're gonna find out like it's a person who has wanting to do this, and he's like a crazy person type thing, but he likes to torture people. And it's gonna be the same cast because not because like I can't find any more people, it's because the story for part 2, it needs the original people from part 1, because they find out that they're not actually dead. So I'm already gonna say that the people you saw die in part 1, they're not actually dead. They just got taken by the monsters and then taken back to the place where they're keeping them. Because the area they were in the movie, it was supposed to be a simulator. Like, that wasn't a real yard or wherever they were. Like, it was supposed to be fake. Like, it was all CGI. Not CGI, I mean, it was supposed to be all, like, how you say, like, virtual reality type deal. Like, they were all stuck in an imaginary world. And basically technology, they would send in these fake monsters are not actually real. They end up finding that out, but can still hurt them. So yeah, and in part 2 you're gonna see even more. You might see, just in case if I don't find any more new stuff, you might see maybe the same tragedy, like disasters. You might even see the same monsters come back, but I'm gonna try to get more new monsters and more new disasters in the film. So it's gonna get pretty hectic. Well, that's a cool way to show it. Look at the end of the world. So yeah. So basically, that's gonna be going down. So basically, the underworld is supposed to be like a kind of like a Hunger Games mixed in with the Maze Runner type deal movie. So basically, it's just like that. So if you guys haven't ever seen those films, it's basically like this. Okay. So after that one, okay, so the next project is Jurassic Island 2. So you guys didn't know I did a part 1 to Jurassic Island. I mean, like a film. It's in 2 parts. That was back when I can only film like very short videos. Now I can film very long videos like this one. So yeah, Jurassic Island 2 is gonna be pretty crazy because Indominus Rex, spoiler, is gonna be in it. So yeah, you heard it here. Yeah, it's supposed to be an update and like news. So it's like you're seeing movie news type deals when you see, like, you're getting, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Indominus Rex will be in part 2, but the original story I had planned for part 2, there was supposed to be a white Indoraptor, and I painted my black Indoraptor into a white Indoraptor, and I might not even use the white Indoraptor into part 2, so I'm so pretty mad because I painted it for nothing, but I could probably wash out the paint. So we good. So yeah, so that's gonna be in the works. Also, guys, it's a toy film, and you probably already know. So yeah, I'm excited to film that because yes. Okay, so the last one I wrote for a project is a murder mystery party movie. So basically, it's gonna be an Escape the Night movie thingy, but it's not really gonna be Escape the Night, but kind of, because there might be voting in the movie. But I don't know. So basically, it's gonna be a movie where like these friends get invited to a party. They don't know who invited them, so they go, and they have like a role on like who they are, and they all end up finding out that there's actually a murder amongst them. So it's an Among Us thing type deal. So they end up finding out one of them is a murderer. So in the movie, one person's gonna die, and then they're gonna figure out who's gonna be the murderer. So they start trying to solve who is who. And then people just start dying until finally, when the last 3 or 2 people are still alive, the killer's gonna reveal himself or her, and it's gonna be like, hey, this is what I've been doing, like this is why I killing you guys is because of this. And then yeah, they're all just gonna fight and then try to escape and get out. At the end, maybe the killer will win or maybe the guest will win. You're never gonna find out into the movie. So yeah, that's basically what I kind of want to do for that one. So yeah, those are all the projects I want to do this year. I might even list more later, or I might have to cancel or delay some. So yeah, guys. If you guys don't know, why are these like movies and shows and stuff? It's because when for my future job, I want to be a director. And like I love doing this. Like it's so fun. To like film and like do all this. You even get to interact and stuff. It's just pretty cool to me. Like I really love it. I'm enjoying it. This could lead to something big one day. You never know. So yeah, this is why I do this. And hopefully in the future I might get better. As you know, I've been growing throughout the years, if you guys don't know, because like the quality of the films and all the editing has been getting better every year. Now, if you guys don't know, movie making takes a process, because you have to write, you have to plan. It doesn't just come out of your head like that. Well, some of our projects actually did end up happening like that, so it could be possible. If you guys don't know, some of our films that I've been doing with my cousins, like, it just came out on our head like that. Like, the ghost in the house, that was a movie that wasn't supposed to happen, but we just thought of it, so. Because we wanted to film something, and we just thought of it, and we just planned it, and we went through it. So some movies could be without planning, but it takes a while. But with things planned, we'll go faster. So I'm guessing when we film an episode of Escape the Night, it might go faster than we usually. Because when I used to film in Escape the Night with my older cousins, we used to, I have to make the clues. Like, I would plan some of the stuff, but, like, most of the clues and challenges will not be ready. So I had to write them before we filmed the next scene. And it would, like, take up time. And, like, when I was writing them, they would goof around and stuff. And, like, when we were about to get ready for the scene, they were still goofing. It would take, like, 5, even 10 minutes to just stop goofing around. And then we get back to a scene. Now, with this, since I already have every single clue planned, because I made these envelopes that are marked with each episode and have each thing that's going to be happening. But the episodes might take time, and one of them, this evil scientist episode, and did I guys tell you the episodes and the monsters? Because if I didn't, you already know a monster. So one of the monsters is gonna be an evil scientist, even though we had that in the past, but this time he's gonna be very cuckoo. But yeah, but for one of the scenes, he's gonna have a laboratory, and I want to set up like a laboratory, but it's gonna take time because I need to plan out. But that's I'm probably gonna make when we film that episode, so that might take time for that episode though. But like the clues and stuff, it's in a pocket, and like these little envelopes, like they're ready. So whenever we're gonna do the scene, I just grab it out, put it wherever it's gonna be hidden, and yeah. Oh yeah, when we find clues in the show, if they act weird when they're finding clues, it's because um, it's not like 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 I'm gonna or like somebody's gonna hide it and like we're supposed to look for it. No, like I'm gonna hide it or somebody's gonna hide it in the group, and like we're gonna tell each other where it is, and we're like before we do the scene, we're gonna say like who wants to find this clue, like who wants to find it. And then we'll pick out one person, and they'll okay. So when we do the scene, we're just gonna be talking or like whatever, like what's gonna happen, and like you're gonna be like, oh look, what's this, and you just grab it and you read it to the group. Simple. And like when we do looking for clues type deal, I'm gonna like somebody's gonna scatter them around the house. Maybe I'll have somebody dead hide them to make it even difficult. So maybe some scenes where they're looking for stuff might be not scripted, but that's probably gonna happen until somebody dies. So they could do that for me. So yeah, if anybody dies, they're just gonna be working in the back, like in the behind the scenes. They'll either be the camera person, helping the camera person if we have one. They'll be in the camera, or they'll be the monster, or they will be hiding the clues and getting the stuff ready. So yeah. So that's basically planned for that. So yeah, movie making can be something big. If you guys want to get into it, I would do it because it's pretty fun. If you like watching movies and you like maybe even thinking of making, like it's okay if you have like a bad, like if you have a tablet, a phone, I would start with that. I would start with anything you have. If it has a camera, even if you have like a regular camera, like a real camera, make your own movies. Watch tutorials on how to edit. I know I didn't really have to watch tutorials I kind of did, but I just watched tutorials on like how to like clip videos. It's because back like in the day when I would make videos, guys, I don't know if you guys don't know this, but like Android, they would used to have a pause button on their cameras. I don't know if they still do, they might, but there will be a pause button where while you're filming, you can pause the video. Now, this was pretty hectic and weird, but when I would film something, I would film a scene, and then when it would end, I would pause it. And then, like, when we would film the other scene, we will unpause it to film it again. And, like, let's say we mess up a scene, and since it's all attached together, we would have to redo whatever we did before that, because I didn't know how like to take it off. Also, very back then, I didn't really know how to like put music in the videos. Like, I'm talking about like my very first videos, like around the time when I was doing Escape the Night Plush Edition, the first season, up through there. And then from up top there and from down there, that's when I didn't know how to do that. So what I would do now, what I end up noticing is that I thought just people would like put songs or like, I don't know, they did something, but I don't know. I was tiny, I was little, but then I started getting more into it, so I started watching videos, and that's when I found my first video. So my first video was I saw somebody using iMovie, so I downloaded it, and I saw that you can actually clip videos. Like, let's say you have a scene and you want to put this scene together, you just put it in like I'm doing right now. I clip all these scenes together, and I was like, oh, so that's how they do it. It's because back after I had that phone, I got a tablet for Christmas, and that tablet actually didn't have a pause button, and I was weirded out by it because, like, why wouldn't you have a pause? And that's when I started finding out that new stuff are starting not to have pause buttons. And people now, they just clip their videos together. So I started getting used to that. So if you guys don't know, my other older videos before, well, after the Escape the Night Plush Edition Season 1, they started having clips and maybe even music. That's when I started using iMovie. Now, I would use that a lot. I would got used to it, but then that's when I started having problems with it. That's when I started. I ran like around Escape the Night Season 4, the old ones, like around Season 4, Season 3, I would use iMovie for them to make them. And like it would be hard because that's when I started having problems with it, because it would say you can't import it, iCloud problem, something like this. And like I've been watching videos like how to fix it, and then some like were so difficult because people were doing them on their laptop, because big YouTube, well, not big, but like people like small YouTubers like with 1,000 subscribers, they would use like a laptop and like a PC. And like I don't have that. I do have a laptop, but I don't really edit on a laptop because I haven't got into that process yet. I did start once. It's just the hard part is importing your videos through your phone to the laptop. It's really hard importing them. For me it is. So I'm gonna have to end up finding an easier way to do that so I can start editing on laptop, because I want to get used to that. But for now I'm editing on phone, but it's okay. I'm fine with this. As I was saying, so that's when I started getting into more video editors, and that's when I found, where was the old one I used? I don't know, it was called Splice. After iMovie, I started using Splice, which was a good editor, and then it started doing what KineMaster is doing right now, which I'm using right now. It would now give you, like, you have to pay and stuff, and like some of the stuff to edit you had to pay coin, and it was just complicated. But when I would first use it, you didn't have to pay for anything. It was a free completely app. I guess it got bigger, the app, and people started using it more, and they wanted to start charging. So it was Splice to me was basically like iMovie. It had the same features. Some maybe were different, but I started getting used to it, and that's when I started editing Season 4 of Escape the Night, the old one. I would edit Splice there, and then Season 5, it was edited with Splice, I think. Or that was KineMaster, I don't know. But after Splice, it got difficult. I went into InShot, and then from there, I couldn't know what to do, so I started getting into KineMaster, and now we're here. So KineMaster, it's a really good app. Which I really don't like is that when you post a video, it shows their logo on there. And I don't know if it's just me, but it makes me feel a little bit a little bit embarrassed kind of when it comes up, because the logo kind of makes me feel like this is a very low budget app to edit videos on, and it kind of embarrassed me, like it's a very like low, like it'll be like a really poor, like not so good YouTuber editors people would use, because I seen little kids make videos and they use KineMaster, and it's just weird because they're like shaking the camera, and it's like so good, and they don't know how to like put in the voice audio correctly. It's just weird. But I don't really feel that no more. I used to feel like that a while back, but nothing to, if KineMaster, if anybody that works on there on this app, I love you. I don't have anything judge with you, because now I think you're a really high quality app now, because you're charging, and also I follow your TikTok account. So yeah, so I don't know, that was just me. It was just weird, because like I don't feel like high quality YouTubers, I don't think they use this app, so that's why it makes me feel weird. But it's me, so I got used to it. So don't be judging me if I use KineMaster, because I know how to use it well. Just saying. But hopefully, but yeah, okay, what else? So I guess, yeah, so just follow your dreams and stuff. I don't even, I forgot. Okay, so yeah, so basically it's not really hard being a YouTuber. I'm not really like, I don't want to like technically input myself like as a bougie YouTuber influencer. I'm just here to entertain. I'm not here for all the fame, the money. No, I don't even get paid for this, and I don't really care about it. But yeah, most likely I don't get paid is because I'm a low type YouTuber. Like, I'm not up there yet. That's why I'm trying to get up there. But I'm not trying to get up there for the money or the fame. I just want to get a lot of people who like stuff like this. Also, if you're already subscribed and you don't like stuff like this, but you just subscribe because you like some of the stuff, I'm not saying you can unsubscribe because that's all I'm going to start doing. I will be doing kind of normal YouTuber stuff. Like, I'll do trendy stuff later this year maybe. So yeah. Yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. It's already really long. I'm sorry, guys, but it's just I had a lot to talk about. But yeah. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Stay safe. Have a happy new year and bye. Love you guys.